Welcome to Emos Insight. My name is Mihail, and today we will start a little bit earlier. So today's stream will be public, and I will change a little bit the time. Yes, I will make it a little bit earlier, 5 o'clock p.m. Greece time, and 3 p.m. It will be GMT time. So this is the only change that we will have, just for some adjustments and some refining. And today's topic is what we need to change and how we can change things that we as Siemens and we as employers are more profitable. So we have to do some changes in order to achieve that. But another thing also which is really important is how to make a great place to work. So basically, in the industry that we are working, we should enjoy the things that we are doing. Otherwise, it's like let's say, a zombie and going to the work, and the things are repeated and repeated and repeated again. So yes, it's not that pretty much a great environment to work in such environment. So one of the things is the environment that you're working. It is also give you inspiration, and this is how you can achieve more things. You can produce more, better ideas. You can create ideas. And this is the environments, yes, that are the most sustainable environments as well for personal growth, for the company's growth, and it's more a democratic way of working and operationals. So also today I would like to show you, this is the topic that we will discuss, and also I would like to show you that how much the improvement and the optimization plays huge role, how the things are improving. So basically, in order to create a better place to work, we simplify the way how we're working. And by simplifying the way how we work, we can achieve a greater performance. Because as the people that are working and are, let's say, working in specific tasks, have specific goals, they are much more, let's say, they're more calm, okay? And in this environment, yes, they have a much better overview of the things, of how they are operating. So less mistakes will be, let's say, got on, let's say, some specific tasks and some specific, let's say, goals that we willing to achieve. So the calmness as well, it plays a huge role, because yes, you have a much better way of thinking. You are more concentrated of what you are doing, and then it's more clear of how to do. Because as people, we are not robots, we are not AI. We need this time for evaluating things. It's not just straightforward. Straightforward, you can do like a machine, a thing. People are not working this way, okay? People have many different things that affect them, both for the work, both for the performance, and these conditions needs to be met. It is similar like we have a electrical device. If the temperature for this device is higher than the operating temperature, the device is not working. So we are, as humans, we have similar behaviors. We need some specific environment in order to work and operate. It's similar for all the material that we see around the universe. So each and every material needs a specific temperature, specific condition in order to meet that operating temperatures. Okay, that is it about the description, a little bit, yes, for the environment and all the things to be more profitable. One additional thing is that you need to start to demand, okay? And demand properly, basically, from the deliverables, from the value that each and every individual of you are bringing. So, why I'm saying that? Because if you have a team which is delivering much more on the scope of, let's say, we can evaluate that for the performance, let's say, for the audits, for the less of incidents and accidents happen. So these people should be also rewarded properly, okay? And just not only take the basics as everyone else is taking. But in order to achieve these things, we need to have a proper setup of evaluation programs. And yes, most of the companies does not have a proper evaluating programs. They do not have a proper evaluating systems. So all that takes a lot of effort. So basically, it's not proper to put everyone in one box and in one place, because somebody out of there is performing much better and they should need to be more profitable, more rewarding. This is the point on that as well, because then you can keep that person there and they feel also really valued, that they provide the high quality let's say services that they're providing, but then they should be also much more profitable. So it's really important that the performance of each individual, it is really checked. And this is, yes, this is the real situation, this is a real condition. So basically you have a system, for example, which does not perform well. You do not appraise that system as you treat all the other people the same, okay? Because yes, they are not performing. Why? They should get the same, let's say, salary as somebody else which is performing better. Okay, it does not make any sense. Maybe it seems, let's say, a little bit, let's say, capitalistic. Maybe it seems not that much undemocratic, but this is actually how the things is working. Okay, this is how the production is working as well, on the vessel, on the companies, and all the things. So, basis on your achievement, you should progress also by your profitability as well. And yes, if you are much clever, you should move much faster. Okay. But the companies, yes, the companies are failing to do that. They're failing to identify these things, and that's why you have also drained a lot of people from the industries, from the maritime industry. Another thing that we can compare, that people are working in the great environments, is basically to simplify the things in order to make it much easier, so people are not overloaded on board and in the industries. So how many times, look around, you have seen that the things are taking long, they are so much time consuming, and there is no any sense of that to be so long. That's why we need to shift our change of accepting the things as they are to another model of the optimization and of the simplification of the existing processes. Because for a company, let's say one of the biggest companies, for example, they have some processes in place, they have some procedures, and let's say this specific operation takes, let's say, 10 to 15 hours to be completed, okay? And if with the proper check we identify the gaps, we see where is the real value of the improvement, and we reduce that operation, let's say, from 10 to 15 hours to, let's say, 5 hours or 6 hours without compromising the safety, this is how we create the interesting environment for the people to work. Because if they do not spend their energy, they are not drained also, they are not burned, and they are willing also to produce. So they see also from their side that there is really an interest to shift the load not only to the direction of the seafarers, but also in the direction of the improvement and optimization to the office side as well. So the load now at the moment, it is completely shift, as I've seen also, to seafarers, okay? So all the load, all the questions, all the things is continuously overloaded and overloaded and overloaded and overloaded. There is limits for that. And also a great post that I recently found that a captain who was working for a big company, let me find the name of that company, Anglo-Eastern, yes, Anglo-Eastern. He told that that seamen are overloaded, and every time there is more and more things loaded to the seafarers. So basically, there is, if you check, let's say, the vessel, how many things it required to complete per year, it's about 2,000 jobs per year. So just imagine that 2,000 jobs, to complete them, how many days it will take. It's more than 1 year already, and still it's still increasing and increasing and increasing. This number also of the work with the days that required, and also that the people are required on the vessel, does not meet the numbers, okay? Does not meet. And also everybody has closed their eyes, the port state controls, the IMO, and all the things. They did not really care. And this is also that you see in daily basis. It's really visible, yes, in the daily basis as well. So the things needs to be changed, and yes, it's completely different also for each vessel, for each type of vessel. Let's say for VLCC and for a vessel which makes close voyages, so it's completely different. All the things has not been taken in account, and this is the reason why I'm saying that things need to be changed. Otherwise, and as most of the seamen says here on the channel as well, that it will lead to accidents. They do not have time to complete all the tasks as it is required. And also, yes, from my side, as I have seen also, all the things, they require a lot and a lot of time. They require a lot of knowledge. And not all the seamen need to be qualified so much, because as I explained already, we are on operational side. If you know something more, and what, as I see from the owners they would like to pass, the more you know the better, but it's not working that way. You should not know everything. You should not be a specialist, let's say, for everything. It's not normal at all. Because people, yes, are overloaded, are stressed, are burned, and yes, they do not receive money for all the professions that they already learned. Okay? So they give you, let's say, the package of 15,000, as they say, but you are manager, okay? You are chemist, you are electrician, you are doctor also on the vessel, you are a cargo expertise, okay? A cargo discharge expertise. So you know the properties and all the things. You're making tests and all the things. So basically, you make how many professions, and also, yes, the load has been increased if you compare it from the past. The information are running much faster. So yes, how these things are already affect the people which is already there. It's overloaded. The training demand It's really huge. And also, when seamen are outside, they are not paid, let's say, most of them, any standby amount, okay? Only the seniors role, which for me is not proper, that, because everyone, yes, should be paid according, as I explained, their input, okay? Not only officers. So it will be really more transparent, more ethical as well, because yes, for the owners and for the big companies, the most important is to supply, to fill their positions and to be compliant with IMO and all the things. They always, for many years, from 2005, they say yes, 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 yes. And now you can see after 20 years what is happening. Almost they are not able to find new seamen, okay? And there is huge reduction on the people that are going on board. Because most important thing that they are burned. And that's why I'm always talking about the environment. It's so much important to create that environment that people feeling well, feeling well-being, they earn properly, and they are valued really according to their performance. So ask, yes, the owners, have they done something about that? Maybe yes, maybe no, but most of them no, they have not done anything. And it's a big question, yes, for them. They will start improving, or they will spend the money where it's not required to do so. That is it. I will keep it, yes, small this time, because yes, I do not see also a lot of people are coming this live stream. So just think, process the information, and let's talk, yes, for another live again. Thank you very much from MOC Inside and Mihail. Thank you, and I wish you a great evening. Bye bye.